friends. So I just started peeling some taro. I was gonna purchase the large taro, but it's just really for hubby and I. The kids don't eat poi. Hubby and I do. This time I'm only gonna make poi to put into my poi mochi, deep fried poi mochi. So I just bought these little small ones. I've never used the little small ones before, but I'm sure it'll turn out just fine. I usually use the large ones when I make poi. So I've got about, I don't know, maybe 1.5 pounds of small taro roots that I purchased from my Asian market called H Mart. That's just a few minutes away from me. And so when you get them like this. They're really dirty. There's no need to wash them because when you purchase the small ones like this, I just like to peel it first, and then the small ones doesn't get as sticky as the large ones. So let me go ahead and show you that. Don't mind the noise in the background. That's just a dishwasher running. So you see, it's very easy to peel. There's no stickiness to it when it's the small ones, like I mentioned. So I just peel them right up, and then before I put them into the pot of water, I just like to make sure that they're really rinsed well, getting rid of all these dirt around them and taking out these brown patches before I start boiling them up. All right, here is the clean and peeled taro into my small pot. I'm just gonna go ahead and boil this until it's nice and soft. You can tell that it's ready when you kind of get like a knife and then push it through, and then it breaks apart. So that's when you know it's cooked, and then you just drain out the water, and then you just let it sit to make poi. And then once I make the poi, I'm still debating whether to make mochi out of it or to make kololo. So that's still up in the air, but for now I'm just gonna go ahead and boil this until it's soft and tender. All right, don't mind the noise. I am frying up some shrimp lumpia. And so I boiled the taro, and then I've also cooled it. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and put it into my food processor and just really grind it really well and creamy. And just add a little bit of cold water. So I'm gonna put a little bit of ice water in here. Just basically put probably 2 to 4, maybe, I don't know, maybe about 5 tablespoons of water. Just make sure that it's not too much water. Once I cool off the taro, I put it into a food processor, and then I get ice water, and then just add about a tablespoon at a time. You don't want to put too much water because then it becomes sour with the poi. And then I added another tablespoon of cold water, but already it's becoming to be really creamy. I would like to use the food processor rather than like grating it or the blender, because it makes it really smooth and creamy. When a poi is done, by the finger method. So if it takes one finger to scoop it up and it stays on, then it's done. So you can either do a 1 finger, 2 finger, or 3 fingers. So 3 fingers is very very wet. It falls off your finger. That's why you're needing the 3. I can never do the 3 finger. Sometimes I can do the 2, but 1 finger is the best, because you see how this is sticking on. You just dip it, and then it just takes 1 finger to basically take a taste, and that's when you know you got good poi making skills. All right, so I like how it is now. It's nice and creamy, and I'm just gonna add, to me, for my flavor, because I'm making deep fried. I don't know if I'm making kololo. Maybe I'll half it. I think I've got enough in here to make kololo and fried mochi. So with the fried mochi version, I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of color in here. All right, friends, so here is my poi. I'm pretty happy with it. Like I said, 1 finger method, then you know it's a good poi. I also made some shrimp lumpia. I'm gonna let this sit for a while and then refrigerate it, then think about whether I'm going to use this poi for either kololo or fried poi mochi. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this very simple video of how to make easy poi with the available taro variety that you can purchase from your local Asian market, farmers market, wherever you're located, that you're able to get some taro roots and then make it at home conveniently without having to go through the traditional way of making poi, which is having a wooden, like a hollow wooden bowl, and being able to pound on it and adding little water at a time. I only added about maybe 3 tablespoons of cold water into the small taros that I had bought, and it turned out really great. Mahalo!